that face.
Oh.
Oh, it just made me think that the sound
Oh,
was bad
no, no,
again.
no, no. It seems fine.
Oh, okay, that's all right. Jesus Christ.
So, fine, I'll stop smiling. Jesus. Fuck. Kind of got me
Okay.
happy. Go on.
My channel. That wasn't a happy face.
This
It just made me think that. Oh yes, this is much better.
It is much better.
That's great. Okay, except
Oh,
now
I'm hearing
on
double
YouTube.
for Aaron's.
Except now on YouTube, it says it's using a previously used thing. I guess it's like state of play predictions.
God, that was a
Um,
while ago.
I know. I'm
How
aware, Josh.
how does YouTube work?
I don't
I feel
know.
like you have a better grasp on the inner workings of TikTok at this point.
Um, not really. No, I have no idea what the
Yep.
fuck's up with TikTok. I'm just as out of the loop as I've always been. God damn it! How do you fucking edit shit on YouTube?
I've only been
Settings?
doing this most of my life
More.
at this point. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it. I'll fix it later. Fix it in post.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah.
Wait, no, not live.
No, we'll do it unlive. We'll unalive ourselves. All right.
I mean, yeah, I was saving that for the finale, but okay.
All right. Okay. We're ready to go. Sound issues are fixed. Hopefully. Let's go. I will now play the thing where the thing is a song. Hello and welcome once again to the podcast. My name is Aaron and I am here with Josh.
Hey, hi, hello. How's it going?
Oh, I'm great. How are you?
Fantastic.
Tech issues are done. We're back. We're
No
ready
more
to go.
Scuff. Scuff is dead forever.
It's a good thing this was the test, because if I tried to stream earlier today, then the sound would have been fucked the whole time, and then I wouldn't have even realized because no one ever comments on it. So
I would have been there to tell you your stream sounds shit.
Well, I probably would have been streaming about the same time you did. So
yeah, well, then that is your fault.
No, yeah, that is my fault. That is exactly right. Definitely not the fact that I had to go to the kids cross country today.
Look, no matter how you slice it, we can go further up the chain here. It is at some point
at some point,
fault.
Yeah, at some point it is my fault. Yes, that is true. This week we're going to talk about stuff. I don't know. I don't even have a doc. I don't have anything written. We're winging it.
Oh, it's my favorite is when we wing it. Oh, geez. Have you just opened a doc then?
I opened a website.
The Ark of the fucking Covenant.
My face starts melting.
Oh, no, not again. I'm going to have to find you a podcast partner.
Not again. This happens all the time. What have you been up to, Josh? What have you been playing? What have you been watching?
God, I feel like I've been to the movies in the last couple of weeks, and I cannot recall what the fuck I went and saw.
You saw a movie.
I saw Cold Storage.
Yes,
I saw Cold
you did
Storage.
see that.
I'm not sure
How was
if we
that?
talked about that last time.
No,
it's good. It's a fine, like very small scale early hours zombie movie, which I wasn't really expecting. I hadn't really looked into it much. All I knew was Liam Neeson was in it, and Joe Keery from Stranger Things was in it. And I'm like, I like Joe Keery. I'm going to check that out. It's kind of not his first big movie role, but the first one I've seen in a little bit.
Sure.
It's good. I like that movie. It's gross. It's very gross. Lots of fun gore.
I saw puking.
Yep. A lot of that. A lot of that. A lot of there's like an exploding deer.
Good.
You know, they do the whole like fungal zombie thing a la The Last of Us. But it's like as the outbreak is potentially beginning and following those couple hours, which is fun. Yeah, it's a pretty good turn your brain off sort of horror-ish movie. I wouldn't say that it's like scary, but like, zombies.
All right, cool. I I haven't seen Scream 7. But
Yeah, but you have talked shit about it before.
I've definitely talked shit about it, and people coming out of the movie sure do love shitting on it. It sounds bad, and I've seen stuff. I've seen the reveals. Um,
No bueno.
no, they fucked that shit up.
Which is a
They're
shame
on a
because I feel like the
roll.
last two really like set it up to be quite good potentially,
Yes. Imagine if they didn't fire that one chick
and
for
then
no
the other
reason.
chick left out of solidarity.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
And then that chick that got fired went and did the movie that those guys directed after that movie.
Which movie was that?
Haha. Abigail.
Oh yeah, saw that
Yeah.
last year. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Yeah. And now they have Ready or Not 2 out. And they were in interviews today and they were talking about how they'd like to do Buffy. So that's cool. Probably not going to happen because they cancelled that reboot.
Yeah.
So,
I did see that. That's a shame.
yeah.
Bad week for Buffy fans.
Yeah. Nicholas Brendan died as well. Which, it sucks that he died, but also he had a rough time after the show. So did his girlfriend. So yeah, not great. He didn't end up to be a great person, unfortunately. But yes, he is dead.
Well, when was the last good week to be a Buffy fan? My money's for sometime.
It's been a while.
Late 90s,
probably.
Early 1000s.
The show ended in.
When did that show end?
2002, 2003.
Oh, okay, not
2003, I think.
Not too far into the thousands. That's
yeah.
I was worried that it had gone on until 2009, and I just wasn't aware.
No. There are 7 seasons. Oh no, 7 seasons. It started 2007, so it must have been. Sorry, started in 1997, so it must have been ended in 2004.
2004. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so you haven't seen Scream. You won't be seeing any Buffy thing in a while because there is no Buffy thing.
Vampires, though, I saw Sinners.
Oh yeah, you finally saw Sinners.
Yeah.
What did you think of Sinners?
That is a great movie. That is fantastic. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic movie. I really wish I could have seen it on the big screen with some good sound. Yeah, it's that movie's fucking sick.
Hell of a movie. That movie.
Didn't win any. It did win awards.
It got
Michael B. Jordan got Best Actor.
Well deserved.
I think it got Best Cinematography as well. I think.
Would not be surprised.
But did not win Best Picture because that went to One Battle After Another.
I hear good things, but haven't got.
Yeah, but also like,
I don't actually.
I guess they felt Paul Thomas Anderson needed an award. I guess
he needs a win.
Yeah,
they're doing a rough.
It's the whole Return of the King thing, where they just like felt bad about not giving any awards to the first 2 movies, so they were like, "Well, we got to just give them all."
It's a makeup award.
Yeah, exactly.
I do hear that movie is fine, like quite good even. So as far as makeup awards go, at least they're giving it for something that's like decent.
What? Hang on. Now I'm thinking, what did fucking what's that movie called? There Will Be Blood.
Melania.
Did that win?
Oh.
Did that win anything?
Oh, it would be crazy if it didn't.
Accolades, Academy Awards. It won Best Actor and Best Cinematography, but yes, it did not win Best Picture that year. 2008. What won? Oh, this is going to be bad, isn't it? What won Best Picture in 2008?
Psychic damage to yourself here.
Best Picture. Oh no, No Country for Old Men won. So
that's a good fucking movie.
Also a great movie. Thankfully,
hard to argue with that.
It's hard. Yeah, between those two, like you know, it's a coin toss, a coin toss. Fuck. Why? My words are bad. Me bad
E-
words today.
England hard. Someone
England
help.
hard. Me hard England.
No. No one's hard for England.
Coin toss.
Oh,
Oh my
that's pretty
god.
rough.
Uh,
So we'll fit you for your barrel suit and coffin soon, yeah?
I think so.
All right. As far as other stuff that I've been playing, I feel like I've been playing a decent amount because I haven't had a job for the last 2 weeks. It's been fucking great. It's
Lucky
so good.
you.
I get to go back to the daily grind on Monday, which I'm
You
not. I
get
mean,
to.
I'm looking forward to a new thing, I guess, but I'm not
Yep.
looking forward to not having time, you know?
Yeah.
You
I
know
get
how
you.
it be.
Fish shizzle.
I don't think it'd be like it is, but it do.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been playing the shit out of Pocopia. That game is
Yep.
a lot.
You've been streaming it.
Yep, I've streamed a little bit of that. I've been trying to do like a full town restoration on stream, which has been interesting. There's a lot of crafting and material gathering and shit that goes into that. So I think the actual restoration project I've been doing on stream
Mm-hmm.
has been just busting down other shit to make materials. I haven't started on actually rebuilding the thing that I've been trying to rebuild. But
Okay.
yeah, that game is really cool. There is like 300 or something Pokemon in that game, and you don't catch them, but you collect them, so it still kind
Yep.
of scratches that Pokemon itch.
Mm-hmm.
But then the actual like city or town builder cozy game aspect of it has a bit more meat on it than something like say Animal Crossing does, I think.
Yeah.
There's a bit more like mechanic satisfaction. There's a bit more like incentive to go around and do things. Whereas like Animal Crossing
Yes.
is great. Animal Crossing is oozing in charm, and I loved New Horizons, which people say is like one of the less good ones. Um,
Hmm.
but like
Interesting.
it it kind of comes up lacking in the game aspect, whereas Pocopia there's a lot of game there.
Yes, I am looking forward to going back to that game once I finish Resident Evil. One
How's
day.
that going?
Good. I haven't really made any progress in the last week, but I like that game. That's a good video game.
It's hella good.
Holly's gotten into Fortnite, so we've been playing Fortnite a lot.
Great.
Been good.
She's been playing it without me.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
Who would do that?
Who would do that? And the kids been playing it with us, and it's been a fun family adventure playing
Well, that's
Fortnite.
nice. That's
And
very wholesome.
Sam and Ruby got into Rocket League this week for some reason.
Oh.
I don't know why. Sam was like, "Let's play Rocket League," and so now we've been playing Rocket League. And yeah, good time. But they don't play Rocket League.
Uh-huh.
They just want to go into the free play mode and just like fuck around
Drive
and
around
just
and do flips and shit.
well, yeah, they're learning the flips, and they just want to get goals without actually losing or winning.
Hey, I can appreciate that. As
Mm,
someone without a competitive bone in his body, I get that.
yeah, totally.
But yeah, family Fortnite. That's fun. That's wholesome.
It's been good.
I can't touch Fortnite. I will get sucked back in again, and I don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
I got enough things
Yeah.
to play.
I've
I've already played 60 fucking hours of Mugenics.
Mm-hmm.
30%. We're getting there.
So we talked about this last time. We talked about Mugenics last time. But,
I think we've talked about Mugenics the last 2 times.
Yeah, but it's still you're still plugging along. It's still okay. You're still enjoying it.
It's still okay. I don't know if I'm okay, but it's okay.
Uh-huh.
That's a fun and funny game, and it keeps doing shit that I'm not expecting. I streamed a little bit of that this week, and I've been trying to get a mage class to work because myself and a handful of other players have found that it's like not the strongest class. But I'm trying to get to the end point of certain routes with each class because each class gets an unlock when you reach the end. and mage I hadn't done through one of these zones. And I finally got a good build where I could use some mana to freeze enemies and then another set of mana to break frozen enemies and kill them instantly or do big boss damage. And so I finally had some synergy on that, which got me through a run. But one of the random like world effects came up with wild weather. So every single encounter there was like whirlwinds or heavy rain, and one of them was intense heat, like a big heat wave. And that fucked up my ice mage build so badly because anytime I tried to freeze something, it instantly melted. And I was like, well, now I can't shatter. My game plan's fucking ruined. So I had to fall back on some other tactics there. But it's constantly surprising how Mugenics has like little throwaway effects like that, which actually aren't throwaway, and they play into every other thing that's happening in that game at the time. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that game does look interesting. There's something about it I'm not into. I just it kind of grosses me out, honestly. I look at him like this is gross. I don't want to play this.
Yeah, it's gross.
But
was it the cat humping animations? Because
no,
you can turn on the safe modes, and honestly, the safe mode animations are really funny. It's like they just get picked up by invisible hands and now kiss. They just get mushed together.
That's pretty funny. No, it's I mean just the overall look of the game.
It is very much the Edmund Macmillan poop and gore.
Like I love Super Meat Boy. Right. So
is there a lot of poop in Meat Boy?
There's no poop in Meat Boy.
There's so much poop in all of his other games.
Okay, I don't think there's poop in Meat Boy. He's just a square piece of meat, and he leaves blood everywhere. That's his thing.
Also, that guy is a fetus in a jar.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, look, there are some like gross elements of the art, like you know, the poop and the fetuses and all that sort of stuff. And then there's like the cats are a little bit off-putting. They'll have weird-looking eyes. Some of them have like little snaggletooths. And then you get into the mutation side of it. I had a cat mutate and had like lightning bolt eyes. So instead of little dots or little like lines, they were just lightning bolt zigzags, which made its attacks electric. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I don't like looking at this cat though. So I get that.
Fair enough. Actually, we were reminded today that there is a Star Wars fucking
XCOM like
Zero Company XCOM. Oh, don't say that. You don't like that.
I don't.
You can't say that.
I'm trying to reclaim it.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Didn't realize it was taken away from you.
XCOM style tactical tactical strategy game.
Yes. Yeah. I apparently both of us completely forgot it existed.
You mentioned it, and then you said the name of it. I'm like, fuck, yes, I do remember that. People in my chat were like, oh, fuck, I remember that. Right. It was like some forbidden knowledge that we'd all wiped from our brains.
Yeah, that was weird. And so, but anyway, it's apparently there's going to be some hands-on impressions and stuff for that game in the next couple of days.
Neat.
But it still doesn't have a release date. So
I would like to think that a hands-on sort of preview build means that they've got something at least, like it's playable in some fashion.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably the last thing that I'll talk about. I've been streaming a lot, and it's been like Monster Hunter Stories, which has been interesting. But Seance of Blake Manor is the other thing that I've been playing a lot of recently, and that game is really fucking cool. It's very Irish, and it's basically maybe a murder mystery whodunit type thing.
Who killed all the potatoes?
It was the English, as it turns out. Not much of a mystery there.
Well, damn it.
But yeah, you basically go to this manor and you're asked to investigate the disappearance of a woman. And you go there and you find that she's checked into this hotel, but she didn't check out, and you're not sure which room she's in, and there's a bunch of guests who are here for the seance, and you've kind of got to investigate and cross-reference and cross-examine guests and suspects to figure out like who's got motive, who doesn't fit the skill set of the potential suspect, and
Right.
it's really neat, and it's also kind of spooky. It's got a lot
Mm-hmm.
of like it's 2D art in a 3D space. If you've ever seen the Danganronpa games, it's like that,
Okay.
where
Yes.
it's kind of visual novelty,
Mm-hmm.
uses 2D character art in a 3D space, and it turns or has like side or back art depending on where you're viewing them from.
Right.
But as you're moving through this space, you'll like hear noises and you'll turn, and something's moved from where it was before. I've had statues turn. I feel like I'm going fucking crazy because some of the jump scares are so minor. You'll turn a corner and there's like the slightest whiff of a fucking ghost. And I've posted reels of this, and someone came up to me the other day and was like, "What were you freaking out about?" I'm like, "Don't you see it? It's in the video." So it's good. It's spooky in a way that isn't too spooky.
Right.
It's not so much that I feel really
Psychological
tense about
horror.
going into it after Resident Evil 9. Yeah, it's
Right.
psychological with just the little smidge of the jump scare
Right.
as a treat.
A treat. Little treat for you. Just balance it on your nose.
Not a
And
dog.
there you go.
They're Irish.
Oh,
What the
sorry.
fuck, Aaron?
Let's see what else. I didn't stream last week, except for Spyro, and I did that again yesterday, and I missed today.
Making good
Next
progress
week I
in
will
Spyro,
play
though.
Halo again. I'm making progress in Spyro. I don't know what the percentage is, but when I started yesterday, it was like 42% or something. We're getting there.
Mhm.
We'll get that game done, surely. What else? Been playing through. Okay, so I played a little bit of Halo. That game's fine. I'm playing through Angel of Darkness, which I'll be
Oh
doing again
yeah.
tomorrow.
Oh yay!
Uh-huh.
That was a fun time. I've never seen that game actually running.
Yeah, it's a game somewhere in there.
Man,
Um,
and you thought going from Duke Nukem Forever would be a fucking step up.
I mean, it is a step. Look, gameplay wise, they're trying. Look, they're trying to do something with the Tomb Raider formula, right? They had the 4 games. Sorry, they had the
Uh-huh.
4 games before this.
Yeah.
5 games.
Who could say, man? Probably
Six,
Crystal Dynamics.
5 games. There's 5 games
Is that
before
Eidos or
this.
Crystal Dynamics?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Right. So they had a formula. You go to a fucking cave or whatever, and you wander around and you search for shit and might shoot a dinosaur. They got it all. That was
You go to
that
the
was the
tomb, you
formula.
raid it.
Right. Yeah. Right there. It's right there in the name. This one they were like, what if we go outside of a tomb? What if we do a bit of wandering around outside? And Lara's sort of been set up.
She's been framed for something, right?
She's been framed for murder, essentially.
Being chased by the fucking French police.
Yeah, and there's some very bad French accents, and she's just wandering around the streets trying to sneak around. Have I shot anyone yet? I don't think so.
Not apart from the guy that you've been accused of killing, no.
Well, yeah, I didn't shoot him either.
And the dog stole your bag.
The dog stole my bag. Yeah.
And you spent 20 minutes trying to get past the first 3 minutes of that game.
What the fuck? They have an action button, right?
Well,
and it tells you, hey, press the action button. Listen, they say press the action button, which I think is the square button. I think. So I'm. They say jump off the thing. There's like a wire across, right? That you're supposed to grab onto. You jump off. You're supposed to grab onto it, and then you like shuffle along and get onto a ledge. So I'm jumping. And I'm pressing the square button. She's not grabbing. She's not even like going to grab. She's just hitting the wire and falling to her death. That's it.
She's just hitting the frog splash from the top rope and dying.
Exactly. I spent 20 minutes just constantly dying on this one spot. having to restart again, and then I remembered, oh right, you can just like do a save, and then so I saved
Manual
right where I
saves are
had to
really
jump,
important.
and I just kept trying, and then I had to find out what the fuck, right?
Of course.
And now I can't even remember how I don't know if I looked at the controls or if I looked online. Somehow I
think you looked online.
Yeah, that's probably what I did. And then apparently there's 2 action buttons. So when you want to grab stuff, you hit the R1 button or R2, one of the shoulder buttons. But like the square action button is for picking stuff up. So there's 2 action buttons that do 2 different things.
Yeah.
Why? Why is that a
Why
thing?
not?
Because you could just have one button.
Yeah, it is very dumb. It makes me think of like, you know how really early Assassin's Creeds, Ubisoft justified your actions as like triangle was your head, so you went to eagle vision. Square was your attack.
Right.
Circle was your grab. These were your hands, and X was your free run because that was your legs.
Right.
It kind of made me think of like, well, R1 can be grab because you're like grabbing with your hands like that. And then square can be like a button press because you're pushing it with your thumb. But that's the only way it makes sense in my brain at all.
Sure.
And I'm really reaching.
If you want to try and make sense of it. But I don't think
they didn't
really thought about that at all. Anyway.
And then Lara comes up to a homeless guy and he's like, hey, you got any money? And she's like, fuck no.
Yeah, she's such a bitch in this game. I don't know what the fuck. Like, I understand that she's been framed for murder and she's on the run. I get that. But she's like a bitch to everyone. Like,
she's a bitch
every
to the
single
homeless
person.
people asking for change, even though she is very rich.
There was a hooker on the street and she was a bitch to her. Like, what the fuck is this game? What's going on?
Oh, masterpiece.
What an incredible, amazing game. So we play more of that tomorrow.
So what you're saying is it's better than Duke Nukem Forever?
Yeah, so my point is Duke Nukem Forever, like, is just bad all around. Like, it's just boring.
It's not an enjoyable time.
No. Like, all the dialogue's bad, and there's so much dialogue. You have to stand there and watch people talk, and like they don't even talk to you. Like
they talk at the space that you should be in.
Yeah, they want you to stand in a particular spot, and they don't follow you, so you can just stand off to the side and they'll just
right
talk
next to the president's
wherever.
fucking head.
Yeah, Duke Nukem Forever fucking sucks, and I'm glad it's over. But Angel of Darkness isn't that much better, but it is better.
Do you think Angel of Darkness is going to go by quite as quickly as Duke Nukem Forever? Because I feel like you went through DNF fairly fast.
Yeah, it's like 5 weeks or something.
Yeah, with a stream a week, like 5 sessions, that's not too bad.
Yeah. I feel like Angel of Darkness is a longer game.
Probably.
But we'll see.
PS2 games typically were.
Yeah. We'll see. I haven't checked. That's the thing with this dump day. I want to just pick a game and play it. I don't want to research too much about like how long it is, which you're doing right now.
I'm curious. I'm not going to tell you.
Okay, all right. I'll be able to tell you by your reaction, probably. Here we go.
Yep, that's about right.
Okay, fair enough.
Tell that, dickhead.
So it's like 12 hours.
Oh, you wish.
God damn it. What else? What's Thursday? Thursday's first day. I'm gonna hopefully play Screamer this week on Thursday. Looking forward to that game. That game looks sick, although my fantasy critic is suffering.
Yeah, how far has it gone down? Because it debuted at like 84, right?
Yeah, first reviews it was at 84. Now it's down to 79. So
that's rough.
Yeah, that is rough. It's no Yakuza Kiwami.
That's fine.
But
I picked with my heart, and then I realized too late that there were issues with that game that were readily apparent. I also picked that fucking Avatar fighting game, and I'm willing to go down with that ship.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Only cowards opt out of games. You should have stuck with that Code Veronica remake.
There's no way that's coming out. I was an idiot for even picking it.
Yeah, you were. You should have
Resident Evil 9 is out it was out this year. Why the fuck will Code Veronica also be out?
God, you watch them release it for like Halloween
What
or
a
some
moron.
shit. Wouldn't that be the funniest thing in the world?
God. Yeah,
hey man, there's rumors. The rumors are circling.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, and then Friday, Tri-Day. No, it's not what it is anymore.
Yeah,
Fun
I
Day.
forget what you're.
I just play whatever on. I just play whatever on Friday. So there's no game I've been playing there.
If you're not busy, or if you don't have anything in mind for Friday, we could finally do that Ghost of Tsushima Legends.
Oh yeah, let's do it. I'm in.
Sweet.
Yeah, that game. From the 4 reviews that have scores, sounds pretty good.
I fully installed that game again, ready to do it last week or the week before, one of them.
I never uninstalled it because I haven't finished it.
I got ghosted of Yotade.
There we go. That is what we've been up to, what we've been doing. Now let's talk about some
News. This is the news.
This is the news. We have some things to talk about. Firstly,
all pleasant, I'm sure.
Oh yes, of course. That's all. It's all pleasantries in the game and movie industry. That's all there is.
Nothing bad has ever happened in the entertainment industry.
Nope, never. There's going to be a Minecraft theme park.
Legoland already exists. Come on.
In Chessington, London, of all places.
Legoland already exists.
Mojang Studios and Merlin Entertainment announced their plans for a $70 million project based on a gaming titan during Minecraft Live March 2026 today. Although plans for its debut at Chessington World of Adventures in Greater London are still coming together, future attendees are told to expect a park inspired by iconic biomes, mobs, items, and more. And there's some concept art for it, which very much looks like what if we did like the Mario World thing, but it was Minecraft. So like they have like a scenery thing, you know, when you walk into the Mario World,
like a big vista,
Universal, yeah, like they've got a whole thing that it's Minecraft. And then there's just a shot of some concept art of the merch store, which is it's just a bunch of creeper shirts and like
there's how many iconic like marketable things from Minecraft are there really though? Like it's kind of creepers. It's kind of creepers.
Yeah, like they're one of the main things.
And then look, I understand you could sell anything to kids because kids are fucking idiots. But like as far as people outside of that sphere, people who don't play Minecraft, they'll see the creeper and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, it's that thing."
Right.
Show me anything else from Minecraft, and I'll be like, "What the fuck? Why is it so low res?"
Enderman. He's pretty cool. We love an Enderman.
I miss Slenderman. Whatever happened to him?
Probably died. Probably got killed by some teenagers.
I was going to say probably got done in for, all the kid stuff, but clearly that's not going to do anything for you in this day and age. Slenderman for president.
He's next. He's next up for sure. Nintendo has cut production of Switch 2 output by over 30% on weak US sales. Nintendo Co. is cutting back the production of Switch 2 after demand for the $450 US game console trailed the company's expectations during the year-end holiday season, particularly in the US. The company plans to make 4 million units of its flagship device this quarter, a third less than the 6 million it had originally planned to produce. People familiar with the matter said the reduced output rate is set to continue in April. The people said, asking not to be named as the figures aren't public.
Huh. That's surprising. but only because with Pocopia out and it being almost impossible to get a physical copy of that game, despite it being on a fucking keycard, those games have been fucking sold out.
Yeah, well, that's the thing too. It says here the successful launch of Pokemon Pocopia hasn't prompted the management to again accelerate production of the Switch 2. Instead, it's waiting to see if the hit game and other new titles have enough staying power to merit an output increase. So, if it keeps selling well, they'll probably, boost the supply. But
yeah, I will say I think it's been probably the biggest Nintendo game in recent memory where I've seen people like actually arguing online if, oh god, I don't want to get a Switch 2 just for this game, but I really want just this game. Like,
right.
people kind of did that for Breath of the Wild, I feel. But
And Animal Crossing.
yeah,
Animal
and
Crossing sold Switches.
Animal Crossing had like the benefit of being the lockdown game where everyone was
2020, yeah.
desperate to get the fuck out, but they couldn't.
Yeah.
This doesn't have that necessarily, but there's enough going on in the world wrong where people want a little bit of comfort.
Right.
People want a little bit of wholesome fun.
Yes.
So I wouldn't say it's like going to be that much of a factor, but it will be a factor, obviously.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it like this before where people are actively posting on Instagram and social media like, I don't want to pay $780 for Pocopia. But they will.
Yeah.
You can't get anywhere else.
And
that's why you need to fucking stop making games for the old consoles, guys. What the fuck we doing still making PS4 games 6 years into the fucking life cycle?
Uh-huh.
Like, I get it. You don't want to alienate those fans? Sure. You want to sell new shit? You kind of have to cut it off at some point.
They're like, we keep raising the price and no one keeps buying it.
That's the other thing is you
We
need
don't know
to
what's
stop raising
happening.
your fucking prices. Because hasn't the Switch already gone up in price in at least America?
I feel
I know
like
there were
it's
talks about prices going
stayed
up.
the same. I don't think it's gone up. I feel confident in saying it hasn't gone up.
Okay. I do feel like there were talks about it raising within like 8 months of the initial fucking launch.
After the initial announcement and prices and stuff, and then the fucking tariff stuff started happening, they did raise the price of some of the accessories in the US, but the console itself released at the same price, and I don't think it's gone up.
Speaking of that, did you see Nintendo suing the US government over its tariffs?
I did hear about it.
Let's see if I can get the fucking... Although, this article on Nintendo Life says Nintendo's lawsuit against the US government is automatically paused pending the results of another tariff case. But basically, since I don't know enough about America's fucking government system to say who did what, but at some point in the last 2-3 weeks, Trump's tariffs were officially announced as being illegal.
Yes.
And this has prompted Nintendo and I feel like other manufacturers to be like, fuck you, give us our money.
Yeah.
Which fair.
Yeah, no, that
fair.
is
Fuck
fair.
you, give them the money.
Yeah, sure. Yes,
very funny though.
But the thing is, like, they announced that they were illegal, and then he immediately raised the tariffs again.
He went, "Fuck you, I'll do it again."
That dude's just fucking doing whatever he wants to do, and he doesn't give a shit.
Doesn't matter to him. He'll be dead within the next year, probably.
Yeah, we can only hope. The next generation of Xbox. I don't think we talked about this.
Oh, is this Helix?
Yes, Project Helix was announced. We got a logo.
Have they used Helix before as a code name? I feel like they've used Helix before. It sounds so generic and familiar.
Maybe other companies have used it, but I'm
sure someone has used Helix before.
Yeah, obviously. Definitely. But Xbox, as far as I'm aware, have not used Project Helix before. Basically, the new CEO, Asha Sharma, was like, just announced it on fucking X of all places.
Where else would you announce Xbox news except for X?
Of course, yeah. Great start to the morning with Team Xbox, where we talked about our commitment to the return of Xbox, including Project Helix, the code name for our next generation console. Project Helix will lead in performance and play your Xbox and PC games. Looking forward to chatting about this more with partners and studios at my first GDC next week. This was a couple of weeks ago. Now, GDC happened and like we didn't get any other announcements after that, but this is just their way of, getting, because I think it's happened before, like Nintendo at a GDC or something was like showing Switch 2 to developers. They hadn't announced that that was going to be there. They were just like behind closed doors, just showing Switch 2 to developers, and like the word got out, and basically the secret was out. So this is them getting ahead of any of that sort of stuff, any kind of leaks.
I
guess
get ahead of everyone being like, yeah, it's a PC. What do you?
It's a yeah. We know what a PC
What
is.
do you want?
You guys seen a PC before? It's one of those. They seem to still be set on making something that will be very expensive. Because they're saying it will lead in performance, which
in this economy.
Yeah, continuing to raise prices when people don't want to buy stuff and continuing to not sell it, I guess. That's what they're aiming to do. I don't know.
Crazy. Heard in the last, I want to say week or so, a lot of rumors surrounding PlayStation and Sony and their exit from the PC market, which is particularly strange considering like in the last week or two, Death Stranding 2 has done really, really well on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
But with their whole move to stop porting games to the PC, people are talking like Sony may be looking into doing their own PC launcher. Where you would have to have a Sony PlayStation account.
Right.
Have all of those details and information in there, which would bypass things. Well, it wouldn't bypass them, but it would make it like a less of an issue when it comes to things like the Helldivers incident.
Right.
Fucking year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah. If you want to use our games, use our launcher, and then you also have to make an account. So
yeah, and then that's obvious. Like Epic Games, you need to have an Epic Games account.
Right.
And I do wonder if the rumors about this Project Helix are correct, and you can just run it as a PC in desktop mode and have different launches. Is that then the way that you get fucking PlayStation games on an Xbox finally? Is this how Sony finally shares?
Well, the rumor about them pulling out of the PC market also came along with the fact that Xbox is putting out a PC, essentially. So maybe, look, this is rude. I don't believe in this.
We had joked that this was like them not wanting to go near an Xbox.
Right. So they're just like, well, if they're making a PC, we can't be on there. But that's silly.
It would be very petty, but also very funny.
Yes, it would. So I forget what my point was. Sorry. Well, that's all right. I don't know. Okay. Sony's gonna put out a console. They're gonna put out PS6. Supposedly, it's also a handheld as well. They've got that low power mode now on PS5, which the rumor is that that's sort of what the power, the wattage that the handheld will be aiming for. So if you can get your games running in the low power mode, then it'll also run on the handheld.
Check out Ghost of Yotei because that's been updated to work with it recently.
Yeah. From what I understand, the games did sell well initially, sold okay. But it's just not where they would have wanted it, and they don't really have the legs. And also, that also comes down to a fault of Sony because they're releasing it 1 or 2 years after it came out on the PS5.
Well, you assume if someone wants the game, they're going to buy it there first.
Exactly. I don't know what the numbers on Days Gone were. I can't imagine anyone really bought that game on PC, surely. But yeah, I think this is I think there's multiple issues with why their PC games weren't doing well, and I don't think it just comes down to like, well, people didn't want to buy them there. If they
Well, according to Reddit, which is the most reliable source on the internet,
sure, yeah, of course,
Days Gone sold about 1.7 million units in a year and a half.
that's not a lot.
About 852,000 units in its first 10 months or so. Which, for an older game, not a lot of resources being put into it. Not the worst outcome in the world, but like it's also Days Gone. Like,
yeah, it's.
I like that.
Probably
game.
not where they
I don't want to shit talk it, but I'm not going to defend it here. I just realized I'm doing a low-key fucking Days Gone cosplay with my vest and my hockey shirt.
Look at you go! Get on your motorbike and kill some zombies. Yeah,
Look at me, I'm Star Killer.
Right there. Look at you. Yeah, this is all. I'm interested to see the new Xbox. Just to see. Oh, and that's it. That's another thing I was going to get to. Is like they are talking about putting other storefronts on it, but they would surely want to lock that down in some way. Like, surely you're not just going to be able to just run full Windows, right? Like they would have to have like maybe Steam on the Windows Store or something like that. Like there would have to be some way.
I think I was listening to the Jeff Gerstmann podcast recently where he was talking about how people are reporting that it's going to have a desktop mode and a game mode for doing certain things, and that's going to allocate resources in different ways. So obviously you might be able to run games in desktop mode, but they may not run
as well
as you would like.
Right.
But at that point, I mean, I'll just buy a PC.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Is like, how much is it going to cost? How does it compare to a PC?
What is the benefit? Like the benefit of console has always been simplicity. I don't have to look into parts. I don't have to upgrade it. What I buy is what I get, and that's what it's going to be for, let's say, 5 years, generously.
Right.
And the second being, it's going to cost an arm and a leg out of the gate, but so is a PC if you're really going to get what you need, and you're not going to be consistently paying more on that.
Right.
So yeah, Project Helix, what do you got? What's the benefit here?
Yes, they really do need to have some sort of something to differentiate it from just being a PC.
Someone at Microsoft have a clear idea, please.
No, stuff did come out of GDC because there was also some like slides from a presentation they did. There was essentially like one of them was saying that they're going to have backwards compatibility. So all of your old Xbox game, well, not all of them, but whatever ones are on the compatibility list will be compatible with the new Xbox. So there's also some sort of emulation going on with this thing too. And if that is a PC thing, could they then put that onto any PC, or are they going to keep that restricted to their Xbox?
Yeah, okay. You're probably way too early in the discussion for this, but like any word on this, if this is going to have a disk drive and support physical media?
No idea.
Because
you would hope so if it's backwards compatible.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Many questions.
Interesting. Many questions remain unanswered. Will we ever get
an answer? Every time Microsoft
Probably.
opens their mouth, I just have more questions.
Yeah, exactly. Nintendo doing crazy shit over here. They put out a handheld boost mode for the Switch 2, which essentially turns your Switch 1 games into the docked versions while you're playing it in handheld. So any games that ran or looked better on the dock can now look and run better on your handheld Switch 2.
And typically that's
Um,
pretty straightforward in terms of upgrades, but you've done a little bit of hands-on research and found that sometimes those upgrades are a bit fucking weird.
Yeah, so not all upgrade. Yeah, so
Not all upgrades are built equal.
not all upgrades are really upgrades. From what
More
I could tell,
side grades.
it's a side. Yeah. We're making lateral shifts. So Grip was one game that I tried out because I remember that looking like trash on handheld.
Uh-huh. And you know, ideally, you'd love some handheld grip.
Oh, absolutely. Aren't we all just searching for a little bit of that?
Yeah, look, we're all missing some handheld grip in our lives, I think.
Absolutely. Anyway, so playing the non-docked version, the handheld version, it looks blurry. And it's like all the lighting's missing. Essentially, it looks very flat and blurry and not good. It also runs at 30 frames a second. But you switch over to the boost mode, still looks blurry, still runs at 30 frames a second. But hey, now all the lighting's there.
Oh, good, the lighting came back.
They fixed the lighting.
Feel like on a racing game, you would like to maybe prioritize frame rate.
On a
over
game like
most other
that, like,
things?
yeah, I need to put. I was thinking the other day I need to put Roll Cage on my Retroid because I haven't played that in fucking
Hell
ages.
yeah.
But
Ahead of its time.
hell yeah, that game's fucking sick. And Grip is essentially like a spiritual successor to that. But yeah, it runs like trash on the Switch, and the boost mode doesn't really make it run any better.
It looks different, but not in the ways that you want.
Right. It would be nice if they did an actual Switch 2 patch for that game.
Were there any in your hands-on time with it, any particular highlights? Any games that really look quite a lot better?
Metroid Prime Remastered looks really nice now on the Switch 2. It's sharper now. The resolution, it's 1080p, I guess, when it's docked. So now it's the proper resolution for the screen on the Switch 2. So that looked really nice. What other games did I try? I don't have it here with me. I tried a bunch of games. I still have to try Luigi's Mansion 3 just to see how that
looks. You gotta find the cards for that, though.
Yeah, it's here somewhere. Yeah. I essentially, like, a lot of the games I tried, it just basically gets sharper. None of them really get added. Actually, I tried the do you remember if the Mario 3D All Stars had a Switch 2 version? Like, did they do any Switch 2 update for that game?
No, I don't think so. They did for like Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, they got Switch 2 versions.
Right.
But yeah, I'm not too sure, to be honest.
So yeah, I'm looking here. It just seems like it got a stability thing. So yeah, so I did try that. I tried Mario Sunshine just to see if that looked any better. It did not. It looked the exact same whether you do boost mode or not. And I assume the other games are the same. But yeah, if you want to try it out, go try it out. If you have any games that you remember looking like garbage, give them a go. Oh, I tried Doom.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that looks a bit sharper now on the handheld, which is nice. But
nice.
it's locked to 30.
Also, I'm not sure how. Like, I'm assuming you just kind of booted up these games, took a look at them, ran around a little bit, see how they ran, and then switched them off.
Mm-hmm. Yes, pretty much.
So no idea how that affects battery life?
What I've seen is it considerably drains the battery, like a lot.
That's to be expected, I think.
It is. When you're running it in the docked mode.
You're
on
running
the
it in the mode that
handheld.
is expected to have a power source running into
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah. I would like it if they, just for shits and giggles, let you run the Switch 2 games in docked mode on the
Thing just
handheld.
catches fire in your hand.
Just to see. Just to see. That would be nice. But yes, that would definitely catch fire and burn the house down. And
Yeah.
everyone in
What
the
a way to
neighborhood
go.
would die. What a way
The
to go.
neighborhood.
Yeah. In the whole neighborhood.
You're saying the Switch 2 would go thermonuclear?
Yeah, exactly.
Just Sarah Connor at the fence. Don't turn on the Switch.
Yeah, very good. The PlayStation Portal also got an update. This one was not as exciting.
It never is.
No. So
Not
basically,
until we get the fucking PS3 streaming in this goddamn country.
yeah, that's what I want. They put out a patch which allows you to run in a higher quality mode on the portal. It's not a huge upgrade. It doesn't like I ran it in the high quality mode and I ran it in the normal quality mode and they look about the same. Maybe it's like less artifacting,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit less artifacting. But
I wonder if that
for
would
the
make a
most
difference
part,
for me, because I feel like my experience with the Portal has always been just a little bit shittier than yours.
sure.
So-
There was that one time when I moved into this house and
Right, apart from that one time.
that was really weird. It was not. It wouldn't have a bar of it, but now it runs fine. Saying that though, I did put it in the high quality mode, and it did get a few stutters. So,
Okay.
while it may have looked slightly better, I wouldn't say it was worth it because of the performance issues I was having. But yeah, that's out there. If you have really, really, really great solid internet, it's probably worth it.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. Or, solid router. You don't need solid internet. You just need a decent router.
Yeah, no. Man, why the fuck don't we have that PS3 stream capability? What the fuck is going on with that?
Well, it's not even, it's just the fact that it's even all the cloud stuff.
Yeah.
The US and the UK have cloud streaming. You can just use your portal as a cloud streaming device. You don't need a PS5 at all. You don't need a PlayStation console. You can just have the fucking portal. I don't know.
Why are we second, third class fucking citizens, Aaron?
I know we've got decent internet here now. We can use it. You can play the GeForce Now, whatever it is. That's great. It's great stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's good. If you want to play any of the games that are on there, it's not PS3 games. That is true.
I just want to play Resistance, man.
Yeah. Any of those PS3 games that you can't play.
Somehow this podcast always turns back to waxing fucking poetic about the PS3 library.
Yeah. One last thing. Oh, a couple of last things. Okay. Wonder Man's being picked up for a second season.
Woo!
Which is going to be interesting to see where that... I thought they'd just show up in another thing sometime. Like, I wasn't expecting a second season of that show, so it's going to be interesting to see how they do that. Yeah, a whole series follow-up. And lastly, Alan Richardson, the big guy, the big dude from Reacher.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Yeah.
Alan Richardson has been caught on film beating up a neighbor in front of his kids after being shoved off his bike, supposedly. So this is from TMZ. Reacher star Alan Richardson might have thought he was still shooting an episode of his popular show Sunday because we have video of him allegedly beating the hell out of a neighbor in Tennessee. The alleged victim, Ronnie Taylor, tells TMZ, this all started Saturday when Alan was riding his green Kawasaki bike through the quiet, well-to-do Nashville suburb. Ronnie claims Alan was flying at excessive speed, revving his engine and disturbing the peace. He admits flipping the bird at Alan, and he claims the actor returned the gesture. Fast forward to today at around noon, Taylor says Alan came through the neighborhood again, allegedly speeding, and this time with two youngsters on their own motorbikes. Taylor says he asked Alan, "Can you fucking stop this, please?" Which is when things allegedly turned physical. Taylor says he went to the cops and reported that Alan punched him in the face and kicked him. Taylor claims Alan then fell off his bike, got back up, and tried to run him off. Taylor also told cops that a tussle ensued where Alan allegedly hit Taylor in the back of the head. Taylor accuses Alan of hitting him at least 4 times while he was on the ground, which has allegedly left him with bruises and swelling. Now, I did see a little bit of
Be
video.
fucking surprised that like every bone in my body wasn't broken. That man's the size of a fucking mountain.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
I can tell you from the little bit of video I saw, the fight choreography does a lot of the work in that show.
Sure. Someone that size can't move around that well.
The dude's like down like this, and he does this
Yeah,
at
just a
him.
big old clubbing. blow.
And it completely misses from what I saw.
Nice.
But and then he picks up the bike off the road and like revs it, and it like flies away from him onto the ground, under the grass on the lawn. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Incredible stuff.
But yeah, this is a interesting thing that happens.
Wild. I don't know that I've ever had an opinion on that guy. He always seemed, fine. Probably.
Seems fine. Yeah.
If in fact the other dude instigated this, then what the fuck, man? Why would you
exactly?
ever?
Yeah. Why would
I'm a
you?
big guy. I wouldn't start shit with that guy. My
No.
God.
Nope.
He would eat me.
Just
Fuck.
pick you up.
Yep. Just take a bite. He's done. But, yeah, what a weird thing to happen.
Oh, they also put out the body cam footage of Justin Timberlake getting arrested. Did you see that?
No. Is this from the time he got arrested and it was going to ruin the entire tour?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is gonna ruin the world tour. Yeah, the video is just as bad as you would imagine. The cop is just standing there and asking him questions, and essentially comes down to like him not knowing who Justin Timberlake is. He's like, "My name's Justin," and he says like a pause, and he's like, "Okay," he's like, "Justin Timberlake," and he's like, "Okay." And he's got, "This is gonna ruin the tour." He's like, "Oh, you're on a tour?" He's like, "I'm on a world tour."
That might be the saddest thing I've ever heard.
And then he reiterates it as he's getting the handcuffs on him. He's like, "It's gonna ruin the world tour." It's very funny. I do want, because like he was trying to stop the video from coming out. So
Yeah, because it's kind of pathetic.
but so I wonder why like they did decide to put it out. Wonder what led to that.
The world needs a fucking pick-me-up right now.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
I was going to say, didn't some body cam footage of Vince McMahon's fucking recent speeding violation crash come out?
Did
He's
it?
just kind of swearing at himself because he's an old man and he can't control the speed of his fucking Bentley.
Sounds about right.
He's
Some
like,
brand.
"Oh, on the way to my granddaughter's birthday."
Oh, that's the news for this week.
Thank God.
That
That wasn't
is
as
the
bad. Wait,
news.
we didn't even talk about the DLSS.
Oh, DLSS 5 piss filter.
Look, it's not great.
Well, you know, people are just calling it the new piss filter, you know?
Yeah, I mean, the piss filter at least had some artistic integrity. Assuming we're talking about the
Okay.
same piss filter, right?
Yes. Where
Yeah.
everything was yellowish,
Because
grayish.
like, I'm thinking specifically of Deus Ex Human Revolution and their piss filter, where like that was an artistic choice to have it look like everything was in a
I think
golden
it's
shower.
Spec Ops: The Line. That's got
Having
piss
played that
filter.
recently, it's not that pissy.
It's pretty pissy.
It's not that pissy. Not as pissy as Deus Ex. Like
That is true.
PSX.
Anyway, those had artistic vision. This does not. That's the difference.
This is literally ripping artistic vision away from the artists who made the thing.
Yeah. So Nvidia put out this video announcing DLSS 5, where basically it takes the image from a game and it changes the lighting. Essentially, that's what they say about it. Changes the lighting.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where's he gone? This is a problem. I'm still on the stream. I could say anything I like about him, and he wouldn't have a clue. Uh-oh. Oh, God, does he know? Does he know that it's died? I have to assume he knows. This is all still running. And I'm still on his stream. I have control of Total Badness. I'm taking control of Total Badness. This will be... Oh, no, he's back. Never mind. Everyone act cool. Act like nothing happened. Be so cool, you guys.
Did we stay on?
I've been here the whole time.
Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. I thought the whole fucking thing crashed.
No, I like looked at fucking Twitch on my phone just to see what the fuck, and I was still there. I definitely didn't try and conduct a non-violent coup of the channel.
Okay, great. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened. It was just like, it just put me out to a troubleshooting screen. It's like
it's the fucking AI in your microphone again. It's like, I heard you talking shit about AI. See about that.
That's it. It's got out for me. Anyway, it takes the game and it puts a bunch of shit over the top. Supposedly it looks better. In Nvidia's eyes, it looks better. Everyone else agrees that it looks like fucking garbage.
It looks better in the way that all AI stuff looks better, in which it looks kind of photorealistic in a way, but like in it's like putting fucking beer goggles on. It's what I assume the world looks like when I'm drunk.
It's so they had some footage of Resident Evil Requiem where they laid over some other chick's face over Grace.
Makes Grace look like a completely different person.
Yeah, and some other dude's face over Leon, and and then
the Leon one is slightly less egregious because he's a pretty boy to start with. I'm not saying Grace isn't pretty, but like she has a very specific look to her. This just turns her into yassified Instagram model.
Yeah, just gives her some makeup and stuff. It's really weird looking. So it came out. People saw the video. People started shitting on it and saying it looked like garbage. And Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang has just been fighting back the whole time. He just cannot concede. He cannot agree.
You guys are wrong.
Yes, it's the kids who are wrong.
I'm not wrong. Am I so out of touch? No. No, it's the gamers who are wrong.
So
typically I would agree with them. The gamers are usually wrong, but like not in this case, man.
Not this case. Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang addressed criticism of DLSS 5, emphasizing it enhances photorealistic lighting without altering game geometry. He acknowledged concerns about AI-generated character appearances, but clarified developers control the final look. DLSS 5 aims to improve visual detail while respecting artists' intent, with a fall 2020. It says 2025, but obviously 2026 is what it should say. Yeah, so he's been out, he's done a few interviews, and they've all just been like, you know what? People are complaining, but I think it looks great. And we're going to keep going. And we don't give a shit what you say about it. Mate. Yeah. It's
I would feel so fucking insulted if I was an artist working on Resident Evil or any of the other games that were shown off here, and they said that this looks better. Oh, dagger through my fucking heart. What the fuck, man? Fucking Jesus Christ! It doesn't look good. It looks different. It looks notably different.
It does look different.
Nice a thing that I can say about it.
It's I wouldn't say it's an improvement, but it does look different.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
want your games to look different?
No, I would like my games to look the way that an artist has intended it to look.
Yeah. You
Piss
know,
filter
but
and
this
all.
I do want to say, be a little bit of devil's advocate here,
Yeah,
right?
go ahead.
This is them doing a tech demo, right? This is them saying this is the potential. You can go from something that looks decently realistic to a little bit more realistic, and then also have some lights, some extra lighting, more ray tracing looking image, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're saying that developers will have when it eventually gets in developers' hands, they will have full control over it. They'll be able to say, "Hey, this is how I want it to look in the final game
Uh-huh.
when it's out there," right? So I'm taking a wait and see approach on this. We'll see how it goes, but this isn't a good first look.
No, it is not.
This isn't the demo you should have released. You should have maybe gave it to developers first and said, "Hey, play around with this for a while, see what you can do with it."
Yeah, instead of just taking games that people have worked on and have a very specific look and been like, here, it looks better.
Mm-hmm. And what's crazy is Digital Foundry put out a video and they were glazing it.
Yeah,
They
that's weird.
fucking loved it.
That's weird.
I'm like, what the fuck, you guys?
I'm pretty like anti-generative AI in terms of creative works, and just generally most things.
Yeah.
If you can guarantee me that this comes out and the final say of how this game looks, or any game looks with DSL or DLSS 5 on, is in the hands of an art department, and they're using their own works to train this shit, and they're happy with the way it looks, then I guess I have to be happy with it.
Right.
But until then, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah. And can you hear me? Okay. It's all right. My thing wasn't lighting up when I was talking. I was like, oh my god,
okay.
my
Nope.
microphone's not working.
I can hear you loud and clear.
So there was some Starfield footage that they messed with, which has been the most sort of obvious like AI thing out of this. There's a shot where like early in the game when you're talking to like two characters and people took like the screenshot of the before the DLSS 5 and after. And so the dude has like a shadow on it next to his nose.
Yeah.
And once the DLSS 5 is applied to it, it gets rid of the shadow and it treats the shadow like an extension of the nose. So he just extends his nostril out like this. Yeah. So that's dumb. And then also it gives him like luscious eyebrows, and it gives him bigger eyes, and it's like, full of lips. And it's like, what's going on? Why is this the thing you've chosen?
This
to
is
put
the
out
one that
there?
you chose to rock with?
You're like, this absolutely looks. This is such an improvement. Yeah, it's crazy that they thought this was a great idea.
Like, yeah, I guess I can see an appeal to it, you know, a graphical improvement without being super system intensive. But yeah, it all comes down to like, are the artists working on these games in on it? How much control over it do they have? And what is training this thing? Like,
Right.
What materials is this working off to get the look that it's going for? Because if it's all working off plagiarized shit that it's been training off the fucking internet, then what's the point?
Yes, hopefully it's trained off like the actual game that
if it's trained off internal pieces, then you know what?
Yeah,
you've decided to feed your work into this and have it
Right.
output this, then I can't fault it that much. I still makes me feel a bit gross, but whatever. Like that's as ethical as you can get with AI, is feeding your own work into it to get out more of your own work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of AI, some good news in the AI realm. The developers of Arc Raiders finally recorded some voices.
Yay!
To get rid of. I think there's still some AI in there, but from what I understand, they've replaced a lot of the voice lines with actual voice actors now, which is nice. I'm glad they didn't just make all the money and then, just were like, well, we made the money. We don't have to change shit. They were like, they made money and they were like, okay, let's use this and put it towards some voice actors. So good on them for that.
You would think, like, I get it. It's more cost effective to not have to do this, to employ voice actors to actually do the work. But don't films typically use like scratch VO? They get people who are working on a movie in non-acting like roles to
Right.
do voice recordings as stand-in. Like, this has come up a few times now where Expedition 33 had some allegedly AI generated placeholder assets.
Yeah.
Crimson Desert is now going through that same process of, oh, people found AI art in the game. Well, it was just placeholder stuff, and who knows if that's true or not.
There's so
in
much
either case, like, who knows if this was always intended to be placeholder or if you were actually going to just keep it there until someone found out. But like, if it is placeholder, it doesn't have to look good. It never has to look good. You could literally put like a textureless fucking thing in place of a thing and have this placeholder. And VO, you just get one of your fucking coders to read a line. It doesn't have to be good,
right?
If you have intentions of removing it and replacing it later, just do that. Just do that. Do it yourself.
Yeah.
Just read lines. It doesn't have to be good.
Right.
If the intention is always to remove it and like keep it as placeholder and replace it later, just do it yourself.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know what the thinking was behind using the AI, because they did it with the finals too, and I'm pretty sure all the AI stuff is still in the finals. So,
like, part of me has to assume that in terms of like a multiplayer thing, like the finals or Arc Raiders, then it needs to have some level of dynamicism to it. It needs to be able to change on the fly, and in that case, AI makes some level of sense. But like, just record 1,000 different words and then have the game
together.
pull. Yeah, just fucking kidnapping hostage fucking letter that shit together out of disparate words and tones.
I would actually.
It's so much more charming.
I would like that. Yeah, exactly.
This was a thing in Hades 2, and that was in early access. A lot of the character art hadn't been finalized, so you've got little like custom like work in progress art. I think similarly, Slay the Spire 2 is not final on a lot of its artwork, and some of it is literally just MS Paint art. I think that's fucking great. It's really obviously placeholder, so you know which ones you have to replace in the final work. But in the meantime, it's very charming.
Yes. We're in strange times where people are just turning to AI as the first resort.
Like, I don't hate the idea as a tool, but there's been no like really good ethical way of using it. So
I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about what's coming out.
Yes,
you let me know if you need to know any information about any of these games.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll call you up on some of them, I'm sure. Sorry, I looked up the placeholder out for Slay the Spire 2, and I'm going to link you so you can look after the show.
Yeah. Eversiege Untold Ages is out on March 26th. Life is Strange Reunion is out on March 26th. No. Josh says no.
Fuck that bitch. People who know.
The Midnight Walk is out for Switch 2 on March 26th.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah. Nova Roma is out on March 26th.
What is Nova Roma?
That's a great question. I don't know what that is. Nova Roma. Oh, it's like a city building game, but like Rome.
Oh,
building
Nova
Rome.
Roma.
Yeah, Roma.
New Rome.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what it means in
It's the new
Latin.
Rome.
Well, that's cool.
Oh, there's a demo on Steam.
Doesn't have the same level of charm as Pocopia, but I guess it's good.
No. Yeah.
Pocopia wasn't built in a day.
Otome Dayoshi Fight for Love is out on March 26th.
Uh-huh. What is Otome Daoshe Fight for Love?
It seems to be some kind of visual novel type game, maybe. Yeah, it's a visual novel.
I can get behind a visual novel.
Anime as fuck. Project
it's pretty fucking anime.
Songbird. Yeah. Project Songbird is out on March 26th. What is that?
Wait.
I don't know.
Otome Daoshi Fighting for Love might be a romance visual novel about martial artists, specifically.
Nice.
That's fun.
Project Songbird is a cinematic first-person narrative horror game set in an Appalachian forest.
Oh, not Appalachia.
Yeah. It's here.
Nightmare Fuel.
Screamer is out on March 26th.
I feel like that's the big one.
Yeah.
What is Screamer for the people at home, Aaron?
It's a racing game that's anime as fuck, and it has animated cutscenes done by the team behind Transformers Prime and the Clone Wars. And it's a racing game with like crazy controls. Basically, you control the car with it's with two sticks. So you use the right stick to drift, essentially, and the left to turn, and yeah, and I believe you also have to change gears or something. It sounds crazy, but it looks awesome, and it's the most arcade racing game you could possibly imagine, and they're taking ideas and from a bunch of other racing games, but also making it their own. And
based entirely on its style, I'm in on this. So
yeah,
I guess we'll report back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Screamer. Also this week, Super Mario Brothers Wonder Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Meetup in Bellabelle Park is out.
I fucking hate how Nintendo put out their like updates of games with the little expansion, and it's always plus the most absurd fucking name you've ever heard.
Bowser's Fury? What the fuck?
What? Bowser's Fury is actually not too bad, but like
Yeah.
plus Bowser's Fury.
I know.
We couldn't do like Super Mario 3D Land.
That was the joke I was getting at, is that Bowser's Fury is pretty cool. That's
also, they should have just released Bowser's Fury by itself.
They should have. That game's fucking sick. God damn,
it is really
that's
good.
That's the best Mario game. Fuck everyone. Bowser's Fury.
Wow, you have some strong feelings about this. I don't necessarily disagree.
That's it. That's the show.
That's all that's coming out.
Good. That's everything that's out this week. I guess I could have talked about what's out next week too, but whatever. We've got enough. We've talked enough.
I'm sure it's fine. Oh fuck! And next week we're into April. Fucking hell, we are really getting through this.
Next Wednesday is April 1st.
Good. I wonder what dumb bullshit will come out in the gaming world.
I don't know.
I haven't done April Fool's stuff in a while, I feel.
I remember IGN used to have like some fucking bullshit every year. It was like they did that fake Zelda trailer one year, and
I feel like anyone worth their salt is doing something neat for it that isn't like, oh, new things coming out, like they're faking an announcement or something, but like maybe like a fun bit of cosmetic DLC or a joke.
Yes.
Like that.
Yeah.
I feel like God, was it Red Faction? What was the third Red Faction game? Armageddon?
Yes, that was before the other one. It's like a Gorilla.
No,
it was Armageddon and Gorilla, right?
No, the first one was Red Faction. Red Faction, then Red Faction Gorilla, then Red Faction Armageddon.
Red Faction 2.
Okay, so Red Faction, then Red Faction 2, then Red Faction Guerrilla, then Red Faction Armageddon?
Okay.
Armageddon, I'm
Let's-
thinking,
let's
is the
see.
one that's set underground, and you couldn't actually break that much shit, and so it wasn't worth playing.
Fair enough. Red Faction. Okay, Red Faction 2, Red Faction Guerrilla, Red Faction Battlegrounds.
Armageddon was the
apparent-
one that I was thinking of.
Yeah, but Battlegrounds apparently was a vehicular shooter arcade.
The only vehicles worth worrying about in Red Faction were the fucking mechs that you could walk through buildings in.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure Red Faction Guerrilla had a like joke April Fool's weapon where you could buy a fucking unicorn that shot explosive rainbows out of its ass.
Nice. That's what you would hope for. Man,
Oh,
there's so
no,
many.
and also Red Faction. What game is this? One of the Red Factions had something called the Ostrich Hammer, which was a sledgehammer that was an ostrich.
Right there. And then now you've got me thinking about like THQ games that they don't make anymore, you know?
Yeah,
All those IPs.
been thinking about a lot of like old games, but not so old that we would call them retro, but like
Sure.
the kids today would call them retro. You know, late PS2, early PS3 games.
Yeah.
Thinking about them a lot lately.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm getting old.
Warhawk.
Yeah, Warhawk.
Always talking about Warhawk.
was thinking
I got
Mag.
Starhawk and I never Mag. Yeah, that was a good couple of months.
And
I was
just
playing
occasionally I'll
Mag.
think about like Little Big Planet soundtrack specifically.
Yeah, it's good shit.
It's really good.
Uh-huh.
Or
Let's
like
see. Red
Mod Nation
Faction.
Races.
Yep. I think Mod Nation Races was like one of the, let's say, like the first three, one of the first three reviews I put online. I don't know if Giant Bomb kept, because I think I put it on Giant Bomb. I don't know if Giant Bomb kept all the old reviews and stuff when they updated their website. Might be lost to time. Anyway, that's the show. Thank you for watching.
Yay! And not a
We'll
single
s-
technical difficulty was had.
Nope. Smooth sailing from beginning to end.
Uh-huh. The
We'll
beginnings,
see you
the
again.
middles, the ends, all great.
Probably next week.
Who
What'll the
knows?
show be?
Who could say for sure?
Who can say? Am I gonna watch 2 seasons worth of What If from now until then? I'm gonna say it's probably not likely.
Yeah, I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah, but we'll see. If it's not Stark or Snake next week, maybe we'll do another one of these. But that's the show. Thank you for watching. What do you got over there, Josh? You just typing? You searching away for something?
No, I was just curious about something. It's all good. It's all good.
Fair enough. All right. Bye.